Hello, everybody. This is Drew with the Office of Student Life. And today I'm going to go over how to re register your student organization for the upcoming school year. So, what you want to do is go onto Victor's link, and we do have this convenient little link right here that will take you through registration. But for the purpose of this training video, I'm going to show you how to access it by yourself. So, what you want to do is if your Victor's link homepage looks like mine, you want to click these three bars in the top left and then click the organizations tab. Or you might have a Victor's link page that has the organizations tab just on the top of the page right here. So just go ahead and click that button. But however you navigate to it, make sure you click the organizations tab. From here, you'll want to click register an organization in the bottom left. And then this brings to where you will be able to re-register your organization. So all you do is go into the search bar and search your organization. If for whatever reason your organization doesn't appear, please let us know at orgconsultants@umich.edu, and we can help and try and figure out what's going on with that. But hopefully and most likely your organization will appear. So for the purposes of this training, we'll just go ahead and do Active Minds, but I will show you how it works. So if I was part of the Michigan Journal, search Michigan Journal, it pops up. If you're part of a student activities board, they'll show up. So you search them in there and they should auto-populate and make it really easy. But once you find your organization, just go ahead and click the blue re-register organization button on the right. And this will take you to the re-registration. So this first part is just roster. So if you have any roster requirements, you have to review those. If you have any members that you want to add that aren't currently on your roster on Victor's link, you can add them right here. They'll automatically be updated once we approve your re-registration. You can also review your roster. So if there's any members that are no longer a part of your organization that are still on your Victor's link roster, you can just click this little checkbox and then click remove and remove them. You can also edit positions. So for example, here, if Mariah here is now like the president of the organization, you can change her position from member to president or anything like that. So these are all on the roster page. So once you go through and edit all those things, you can go ahead and click next here at the bottom. And then this will take you to the main form that we're going to need you to complete for this year. So we do recommend that you review these requirements and deadlines and due dates and everything before you complete the re-registration. Make sure that you are especially aware of the September 16th deadline because if you don't have it in by then, you will be inactive for the next school year. Then the rest of this is pretty basic stuff. You want to make sure you put your organization name, any abbreviations, your short code, your project grant. Make sure we have an updated officer list, and that, included in that needs to be U of M ID numbers, their UMich email, position title, as well as their name, obviously. And this is so we can add you to the fuel training on Canvas, the M Community listservs, the newsletter listservs, just to make sure you're added to everything. We can update you on Victor's link as well. So that's why we need all that information. Also, we recommend you review these policies regarding eligibility as well as authorized signers, your advisor information, the constitution of your organization. This will be reviewed by our office during the summer to make sure everything in your constitution is compliant. We also recommend that you review your constitution yourself just to make sure everything in there is what you still want to have in there and is up to date and everything like that. Also complete your organization category. This will be the category you will be a part of during Fall Involvement Fair, the Go Blue Bash, anything, any sort of events like that. This will be the category you're a part of. So you want to make sure you pick a category that's most aligned with your organization's mission. And then this is also the link to the authorized signer agreement. And this has to be completed by your treasurer, but it can also be completed by 2 additional officers. And these are just any comments or concerns you might have for us at the OSL. And I don't believe it's going to let me go to the next page. Yes, it's not going to let me go to the next page, but this is the main part of the form. The other parts is just another constitution upload, so you can update that on your page after we approve registration. You can update your profile photo. You can update your organization categories. The other things are pretty easy to do, but the main thing are those first 2 things: to make sure your roster's updated and also to fill out this form. So, but that's the main things with the organization re-registration. So if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to us at orgconsultants@umich.edu. And yeah, we hope you have a great summer. And yeah, good luck with your organization re-registering.